per usual, we're on MLD, so we have the opportunity to thin our deer herd. Try and control the numbers of doe, the numbers of bucks. We're going to do the same thing we always do. I'm a proponent of 2.5-year-old, 3.5-year-old spikes we take out. We have a bad 7-point genetic. We've watched 7 points for years, and they just don't get any better. We've had a couple we've let live to 6.5, and there's still 7 points. So we're going to go ahead and take 7 points out again as usual. Starting to see some better genetics, I think, this year. We've got 3 10 points that we're kind of watching, and one of them for sure is a shooter. I think 2 of them are.
Yep.
So
when I started hunting out here, we had 2 deer that we considered shooters because they were big and old enough, and we had a bunch of culls. And through the management, what I've noticed just in the short times I've been out here is that our genetics are getting better as far as we've got more quality buck than we did back then, 2 or 3 times more easily. Right. So you can see the management paying off, and that's what's really kind of the neat thing about game management is when you see it start to pay. When you see the rewards for all the work that you put into it.
Right. I don't think we'll ever have those 180 class bucks that we see the pictures of all the time from everyone else. But I think it's not uncommon to think that we'll have some potential 140, 150 inch bucks when they're mature, when they're 5.5 years old.
That's the direction it's going.
So it's encouraging to see it, and hopefully it'll keep going, and we'll live old enough to see it.
To get the true rewards from it.
That's right. So what bow are you shooting this year, John?
This year I'm shooting the verdicts.
Yeah.
I'm liking it a lot.
Yeah.
It's a great bow. I like the fact that I have the ability, if I want to change the max weight just by changing the mods. It doesn't affect the draw length or the axle to axle like letting the limb bolts all the way out does. So,
right.
So I'm pretty happy with it. It's shooting good.
Cool. I'm going to go ahead and shoot the traverse. I really like it. The bow just feels good. It's, I shoot a lot of tournament stuff, and to me the traverse feels more like a tournament bow. And it just fits. It's a little bit longer axle to axle, but I think that helps me just shoot better.
It's got a little more forgiveness in it.
I think that.
I think that's a big thing.
It pulls the peep a little closer to my eye. I'm about half blind in both eyes, so it helps me there too.
Sure.
What about broadheads? What are you looking at?
This year I'm shooting the Rage drop pans again. I've been real happy with them. Shot Rage for pretty much 5 years now. Played with some G5 Havocs a couple of times. Just great broadhead work fine, but the Rage is just tried and true. It's something that I believe in and trust to work.
I'm right there with you. I'm going to shoot the Rage tri-pan. We do have a few instances if we're sitting in a tent that has shoot through netting or one of our boxes. I'm going to shoot the iron wheels this year. Those things are just solid. I mean,
out of the box, shaving sharp. Shoot them through a target a few times, still shaving sharp. I can't give them a knock at all.
Yep. So I like that. So that's what's going to be in my quiver. Trying a new gold tip arrow this year. We'll see how that works out.
So far mine's working pretty good.
Mine are too. There's been a couple of times that my quiver's let me down, but it was only because I left it in the truck and didn't take it to the blind with me. So I haven't had any luck shooting anything out of my bow without an arrow.
Yeah, I fell into that this morning actually.
Yeah, so you gotta try different things when you're out there.
It's an odd feeling when you get up in the blind, you get everything set up, you pick the bow up and realize that there's no arrows. Okay, I guess I'm deer watching today.
There you go. Good thing we have cameras.
Yeah, that's so we get to video some of it.
That's right. So, I think Kelly's going to shoot the Tri-Ax this year.
Yep.
28-inch axle to axle,
Mm-hmm.
7-inch brace height, 6 3/4 inch brace height.
6 3/4.
6 3/4. I know she loves the bow. The bow's it's just so compact and so short. It's really easy to maneuver that bow around.
And it really fits her well too. Being a little shorter frame, it's got a little shorter frame to the bow too, and it just kind of all lines up good.
Right. Really like, the Traverse is 32-inch axle to axle, 7-inch brace height, smooth draw. It's just hard to put that bow down. It's nice
plenty fast for a hunting bow, forgiving enough for a 3D bow. It's just an all-around good shooting bow.
And I know the Vertex is so versatile. Good grief, when you can go from a 75-pound draw weight bow all the way down to a 60-pound draw weight bow with changing nothing more than a mod. That's pretty impressive.
Impressive technology there. How they figured that out is a true testament to what Matthews does in engineering and in bringing new stuff to the archery industry.
Yep. And then is it the 13th or 11th? Matthews will be releasing the 12th. Will be releasing their new bows for this year. So really anxious to see what they're coming out with on that. And don't tell anyone, but I might have to have another new bow this year. So.
Yeah, I understand. It's like every year they release a new bow, and you think there's no way it's going to get better than the last bow, and every year it is.
Yep.
So I'm just impressed with how much even little changes in the bow platforms make as far as bow performance, forgiveness, speed, all that stuff.
Right. So you never know what they'll come out with. It's amazing that it can continue to evolve into what it has. And what's neat is, especially if you go back and look back, take 4 years back, and when we're looking at the Halon's first release or something like that, I mean, you're just going, wow. I mean, it just, like I said, keeps improving and improving. Mm-hmm. It's just crazy.
Definitely.
Well, we can't not go any further without saying thank you to Ryan Winchell. He's our rep at Matthews. He makes sure that we always have the latest and greatest, and fills us in on all the tips that we need to have, and helps us do what we do. Not only hunting with tournament season. I mean, it's
always good to see him out on a tournament trail every once in a while when we get to.
Yep. One of these days, I mean, I guess we're gonna have to get him to come out and do some shooting with us, so we can teach him how not to miss.
Yeah.
So
I heard he had an issue. So
yeah, I mean, it happens to the best of us.
It happens to everybody.
That's right.
Missing in archery is something that's going to happen.
That's right.
It's just one of those things.
Yep. So, one of those days.
Yeah.
Everyone has them.
Well, great company. Love y'all, but I'm going to go check on my wife. Y'all have a great morning. I'll be back to hunt next time.
All right. Good luck.
All right. Thank you.